Many different races. We had the opportunity to have a good day, and for one or another reason, we didn't. And I feel like that's something that well we learned last year to apply this year. Yeah, I think it's obviously there is always a risk. Looking to my numbers, I'm not a driver that wreck a lot. Most of the time, we made it back to the shop with two races, so that was a good thing. We completed almost 96% of the laps last year, so that was another good thing. As a rookie, that's not something normal, but that was a good year in that side. But there is a lot of more ways that I believe that there is improvement in my racing side and as well on my side, and I feel like we are moving in the right direction so far uh, in January. So hopefully we can keep moving the same direction in February, March, and all these months to hopefully be a team to talk about every weekend, a team that is going to be contending for wins.
What's the secret to avoiding crashes? How do you do that?
I think Jeff, the biggest secret is to be patient. If you think about it, that is very important to be patient and to be in the front at the end of the races. Most of the drivers are very aggressive in the entire race. Some other drivers are aggressive in the first half of the race, and I believe that staying in the top 15, top 10 is the places where you can stay out of trouble most of the time, because those guys most of the time have more experience and they have more patience as well. So I feel like staying there and knowing what you have and what you're going to do with the car that you have that weekend, I think that helps a lot.
Daniel, any particular tracks when you say trying to stay out of trouble, trying to avoid crashes, that for you, you have to focus on saying this is a track I need to be a bit more cautious?
Well, any track, it's a track where you can get in trouble. We are going very fast, and you can get in trouble anytime.
Yeah.
But I think that there is some track that you can hide. I mean, you're out there the entire time, like Bristol, Dover, all those places that you have no brakes. The intensity level is always very, very high. Doesn't matter if you are fighting with a car for a position or to put in a car a lap down. So I feel like there is any track where you have to go with the main set of trying to be competitive, try to win the race, go in the front. But at the end of the day, if you wreck in the first half of the race, you will have a lot to apply for the next time that you go to that race, because you didn't have a lot of race. So I think that is always very, very important for me to finish races and to spend time with your team to improve your race cars instead of fixing your race cars.
You talked about being comfortable. Like last year, you were thrusted into this cup ride kind of middle of the offseason. Now that you had none at home said you're going to be in this cup ride, how comfortable and how is that mindset different?
It is different for sure. Last year at this point, we had everything together already, but as we went into the season, a lot of things changed. Crew chief, car shift twice, engineers, a lot of things changed, and I feel like that was the reason of having everything in a rush in the beginning. But that's not the rookie season that everyone wants, but sometimes that's what makes you tougher, and I feel like that teach me a lot of things last year to prepare myself better for this year, and I feel like we're going to show that in the racetrack.
How different are you today compared to when you were talking to us a year ago, just as far as, are you less nervous? Are you much more comfortable? Is it, just kind of where are you maybe mentally and emotionally compared to a year ago?
Yeah, for sure I'm more relaxed. I won't use the word nervous because I feel like I'm very cold. I don't get nervous very often, but well, for sure more relaxed. Last year I had a lot of things in my mind, and everything was happening so fast that the only thing I wanted was to go to a racetrack and drive. And right now everything is in more smooth. Everything is in happening more normal, and I believe that will help everyone to have a good start of the season.
You still have, obviously, Denny that you can go talk to. You can go talk to Kyle. Does the change with Matt not being there, was he somebody that you talked to about how he maybe ran a particular track or setups or anything like that? Would it make any difference him not being there for you?
Yeah, for sure. I think Matt is a great driver, a lot of experience, and very smart, very patient as well. He's not one of those drivers that he's going to talk to you just like that. You have to go with him to ask him whatever you want. But he was very helpful. But at the same time, like you mentioned, we still have Kyle and Denny and Eric and myself as young drivers. And Eric has done a very, very good job. He has speed all the time, and he's going to bring a lot to the table. I feel like I'm going to be in the same spot, and having the two veteran guys in the same house is going to be as well very important. So I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to have a lot of information, and I feel like we are going to have a good start of the season.
I think on the media tour last year, you were telling us about how you had been calling Kyle all the time before you got to Cup. Did your relationship with him change at all once you were seeing him every week? Did you still lean on him for information a lot?
Yeah, I was still leaning on him for information a lot, but no. I guess not as much as I used to in the Xfinity Series, because now there is some stuff I start to learn and to know by myself. I still ask questions about the track, about the car, what he's doing with that setup and stuff, but more technical questions. Before that, I had more basic questions like Texas. Hey, what do you think about Texas? In the long runs, in the short runs, should I be a little tighter, a little looser? All that kind of stuff. And that kind of stuff, honestly, I can't remember the last time I asked him a question like that, because now we talk more. Now we talk more about the car, about technical stuff. Still advice, still questions, but there are now more basic questions about, hey, what should I do in Texas? What should I do in Phoenix? And I feel like that's that obviously